Hi, friends, it's Tina. The sun is just starting to rise, and I'm sitting here at home with my glass of water. I open my laptop, and as I look at the screen, I can feel the weight of everything piling up. iAcademy, ChatGPT, Gemini AI, they're all sending me reminders, assignments, and tasks. It's too much, honestly. It's like the tech is controlling me instead of the other way around. I stand up, pacing around my room, trying to shake off the overwhelming feeling. I check my cell phone again. More notifications. My heart races a little, and I remind myself to breathe. I know these tools are supposed to help, but right now, they just feel like more noise. I take a deep breath and sit back down. One step at a time. I tell myself, I can do this. I'm sitting here at my favorite coffee shop, laptop open, but it's hard to focus. I see the number of assignments waiting for me on Google Classroom, and I just want to hide. The pressure to keep up with everything tech-related is overwhelming. I tell myself, just focus, Tina. You can't let this pile up. I stand up to stretch, checking my phone in frustration, and the moment I see more alerts from iAcademy, I feel drained. But I tell myself to stay calm. I sit back down, reminding myself that if I take it one step at a time, I can handle it. This isn't a race, after all. I open my laptop again and start with the first task. I take a break from studying and walk to the park. Even here, I feel the pressure. My mind keeps returning to the assignments on Google Classroom, the questions from ChatGPT, and the notifications from Gemini AI. They're all pulling my attention. I sit on a bench, trying to clear my head. I close my eyes for a second, letting the sound of birds and the rustling leaves calm me. I take a deep breath. Technology is here to help me, not stress me out. I remind myself that I can control this. With tools like iAcademy and Google Classroom, I can take things at my own pace. Slowly, I feel the tension lift. I'm at school now, walking down the hallway between classes, and my phone buzzes with a reminder from Gemini AI. It's a constant reminder that I have so much to do. It feels like I'm always running behind. The pressure is starting to get to me. I stop in my tracks, pull my phone out again, and check the notifications. Another reminder from iAcademy. I rub my temples in frustration. It's a lot, and it's only 10 a.m. I tell myself that it's okay to take a moment to breathe. I step into the next class, focusing on the present, and remind myself that I'll tackle the tech stuff later. I'm in the library now, surrounded by quiet and books, but I'm still feeling the weight of all the tasks. iAcademy, ChatGPT, Gemini AI. I check my phone and I feel the overwhelm building up again. It's like I'm trapped in this loop of notifications. I pull myself together and put the phone away. I take a deep breath and focus on the book in front of me. Slowly, I feel myself grounding again. I know that I can control how I use technology. It doesn't have to control me. I open my notes, ready to focus on one task at a time. Back at the coffee shop, I start my video class, but my mind keeps drifting back to the assignments waiting for me. I feel frustrated that I can't just focus. There are so many options. Do I check my notes, answer messages, or just keep watching the class? I stop myself, put the phone away, and focus on the screen. I pause the video to take a few notes. I feel myself relax, knowing I can always rewind the lesson if I need to. With video classes, I'm in control. I can go at my pace, which feels comforting. I'm back at home, sitting at my desk, and I try to focus on my assignments, but my phone keeps buzzing. There's a notification from ChatGPT, a message from Gemini AI, and I feel like I'm pulled in 100 directions at once. I stand up, stretch, and remind myself that I don't need to check every notification right away. I turn off the phone's sound, take a deep breath, and sit back down to focus. The constant notifications are just distractions. I'm in charge of when I check them. I'm walking through the park, trying to focus on the work, but the pressure of all the tech weighing on me starts to return. I try to check Gemini AI for feedback on my assignment, but I feel like it's taking too long to get the answers I need. I sit on a bench and close my eyes for a moment. I tell myself that I don't need to rush. AI can help me, but it's not the only tool I need. I take a moment to relax and think things through. I feel better, ready to approach the tasks one by one. In class again, I feel like I'm just not getting it. I spend hours studying, and still, some concepts don't make sense. I check my phone, hoping for some clarity, but the more I look, the more frustrated I feel. I put the phone down. I close my eyes for a second. It's okay not to have everything figured out right now. I open my notebook, look at the lesson again, and start fresh. Progress takes time, and I'm willing to put in the effort. I'm at the library, surrounded by books, and the pressure feels like it's building. So many tasks, so little time. I open my phone again to check everything, and I feel the familiar rush of anxiety. I close the phone and remind myself that small wins matter. I finish one chapter, check off one task, and that feels good. I don't need to finish everything today. One step at a time, and I'm making progress. I'm at home, reviewing my last test, and I can't help but feel frustrated. I made mistakes, and it feels like I'm not getting better. But then I remember that mistakes are part of the process. I remind myself that learning isn't about being perfect. It's about improving. I look at the test again and see where I went wrong. This is how I grow. I write down my reflections, and I feel more focused on moving forward. At school again, I can feel the pressure of always being online. I check my phone between classes, and it's nonstop. Notifications, emails, reminders. It's hard to keep up, and the pressure to be constantly connected starts to weigh on me. I stop, breathe, and turn off my phone's notifications. I remind myself that it's okay not to be available all the time. I focus on the present, and I know that setting boundaries will help me stay balanced. Back at the coffee shop, I open my laptop to start working, but my mind is all over the place. I open my phone again, check emails, then go back to my work. I'm bouncing between tasks, and I'm not getting anywhere. I take a deep breath, put my phone away, and open my planner. I remind myself that having a routine is what keeps me on track. I set small goals for the day, knowing that if I stick to my routine, I'll finish everything. I'm walking through the park, my mind racing with everything I need to do. I can't stop thinking about all the assignments waiting for me, the reminders from iAcademy, ChatGPT, and Gemini AI. It's hard to see the end of the tunnel. I pause for a moment, take a deep breath, and look around. I visualize my goals. I remind myself of my vision board, and suddenly, I feel clearer. I don't have to do everything at once. I'm moving in the right direction. At home, sitting on my bed, I reflect on the journey. Technology has been a tool, not a burden. I've learned to manage the overwhelm, to pace myself, and to stay focused on the bigger picture. I stand up and look at my vision board again. It's not perfect, but it's a reflection of who I'm becoming. I've learned that progress isn't always linear, but as long as I keep going, I'm growing. I smile, knowing that I've come this far. Thanks for listening, and take care, friends.